Brian Flores, I think, is a very good coach. I know there's been rumors that they're going to try to get John Harbaugh because John Harbaugh is a Michigan guy. Stephen Ross is a Michigan guy. They have pursued him in the past. You don't get rid of Brian Flores after turning the team around within the season after posting back-to-back winning records. I know they didn't make the playoffs, but it does feel like they're a few pieces away from making playoff. So am I disqualified from giving sports opinions now? I think I might be. That was the quickest I've ever been proven wrong on anything. And honestly, it is quite a surprise. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Miami Minute, where we cover my favorite team, the Miami Dolphins. I don't have the shirt. I don't even have a hat. This is the Boston Uprising from the Overwatch League hat. It's because I'm not super happy with the Dolphins' decision today. They have fired their coach. Brian Flores has been released from his contract, relieved of his duties after 3 years, after going 5-11 in his first year, 10-6 last year, and 9-8 this year, producing back-to-back winning seasons for the first time in, 20 years for the Dolphins. No big deal. It's not a giant thing. We haven't been suffering long-standingly or anything. I'm in almost a state of shock, so it really feels like we're missing a lot. Obviously, a lot goes on behind the scenes, but finishing 9-8, finishing right outside of the playoffs, I don't think particularly warrants, a coach like Brian Flores getting fired. And we've seen everybody pretty much in media be surprised that this happened. There are, of course, rumors, speculation that it could happen. But the fact that it did so quickly, and he got fired, like Joe Judge is not fired. Matt Nagy, he is obviously. Vic Fangio, he got fired. Not a big surprise there either. But Brian Flores, he's one game under 500 in his career, sure, but I think he's shown a lot of progress and really got the team to come together at the end of this season. After they started off 1-7 to finish 9-8, that was impressive. So there must have been a huge riff behind the scenes between Stephen Ross, Chris Greer, Brian Flores. Perhaps it was centered over Tua. It did not seem that Brian Flores ever had the utmost confidence in him. The Dolphins drafted him at 5. Maybe they really wanted him to play and be a part of the team more than Brian Flores did. That's possible. Yeah, I'm just kind of in shock. As I said, I think whoever gets Brian Flores is going to get a really good coach. Like I said in yesterday's episode, Brian Flores should be the head coach heading into next season. And now we're back again. As a Dolphins fan, I've been watching this team since 2002. Maybe the worst time to start watching the team. The Dolphins have hired 7 head coaches. I started off with Dave Wannstedt, went all the way now to Brian Flores with, Nick Saban quitting in between, with Cam Cameron going 1-15, Tony Sparano starting well but never really carrying that success, the mediocrity of Joe Philbin, and the near, complete ineptitude that carried over to his New York stay in Adam Gase. And I really thought Brian Flores was different. I really thought that the Dolphins were going to continue on the path that they've been on for the last 3 years, but I guess Stephen Ross saw missing the playoffs in 2 consecutive years as disqualifying, coupled with whatever behind the scenes stuff happened. And without all the full information, I think it's fair as a Dolphins fan to be disappointed. I know I am. And if you are a Dolphins fan watching this looking to commiserate with somebody, first, understandable, very relatable. I definitely did the same thing. But if you're upset about it, I think that's understandable. It's tough being a Dolphins fan since the turn of the millennium. We've just had a long string of not knowing who our quarterback's going to be year to year, not knowing if the quarterback we have is any good, not knowing if the coach we have is any good, not knowing if we can build on success from the season before. Oftentimes we can't. This time it's debatable. They lost, 2 more games than they did last season, one less, but I don't know. This just seems bad, and I hope that the Dolphins have like a clear plan in place of who they want to hire. There's going to be people, perhaps Brian Leftwich, perhaps Doug Peterson, Eric Bieniemy. I totally butchered his last name. I very much apologize to hopefully the future coach of the Miami Dolphins. He's the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. I saw a tweet that Bill O'Brien potentially has his hat in the ring. Hopefully that was just like messing with frantic Dolphins fans. But yeah, I hope they have a plan. Stephen Ross has already said that he's not particularly interested in stealing John Harbaugh away from Michigan, as he's a Michigan man. And I get that. I get having loyalty to your college, I guess. I mean, I like my college well enough, but I also spent a lot of money on it, so I don't know if there's particularly loyalty toward it. Steven, my man, you're the owner of this team. Please give a shit about it. If you think Harbaugh is the guy, maybe try and pursue him. Obviously, that's not going to happen based on what he said, but yeah, it just seems like a very, very like of the moment move, and not one I'm particularly proud of as a Dolphins fan. One that surprised me quite a bit, and all the Dolphins fans that I know who I've talked to are very surprised. All the fans of other teams have been like texting me and like, what the fuck? Why did they fire Brian Flores? And I have to just say, I'm not really sure. It's a huge surprise. So, was it a surprise to you watching this video that Brian Flores got fired? Are you happy that Brian Flores got fired? Do you think he handled the Tua situation badly enough to where this is warranted? I'm super interested to hear that. And then I guess we're here again. Who do you think the Dolphins should hire as their next head coach? I don't know. It's probably going to be Bill O'Brien, right? Why would we have something good? I felt like we had something good and we threw it away. So why would we have something good again? I don't know. I'm very pessimistic, as you can tell, for this episode. It was also very funny that I said in the last episode yesterday that this is probably going to be the last Miami Minute for a while. Nope. I'll be covering the Dolphins coaching updates and any other big moves they make. So if you'd like that and you like me, subscribe, because I will be here. And I hope that you'll be here with me. If you liked me, follow me on Twitter at @TheFakeBMar. That's BMARR. Channel is on Twitter at WickedGoodSport and at WGEverything. Instagram at WickedEverything. Twitch at twitch.tv/WickedEverything. The main channel, of course, is youtube.com/WickedEverything. This channel is youtube.com/WickedGoodSports. We're also on TikTok. Search Wicked Everything for more comedy and gaming content. Search Wicked Good Sports for, well, this type of content. We'll see you in the next one, and thank you so much for watching.